Hi there everybody, it's Jo here and I hope that you're safe and well wherever you may be. Today's video is a little bit different. I am going to the younger audience of those that are in Year 6, leaving Year 6 this week or next week and starting secondary school in September. I know that these videos are making it far and wide, so it's just those students and those pupils that are leaving one school and starting another school that might be a bit bigger with more people and a new start that maybe you're not prepared for, and that's okay. So in today's video, what I'd like to do is I'd like us to talk about our feelings. I'm going to do a science experiment without a grand finale, only because I don't want Coke everywhere, and to also talk about how exciting secondary school is going to be. Because one thing's for certain, whilst we talk about feelings, is that you may be having a complete mixture of feelings, and that's understandable. And I want to apologise that you Year 6s haven't got it the way that you planned. You haven't got it the way that you've seen other Year 6s have it. You didn't have the opportunity to do your SATs, and while some of you might have liked that, for some of you that might have meant something. You haven't had the opportunity to go on your final school trip, or have your residential, or have your leavers disco, have your last school assembly, have your last sports day. And I can't begin to imagine how that must feel for you, and I'm not even going to try. But one thing that's for certain is that I know that if you had your primary school, if you had the head teacher, if they could do this and have everything run as they'd planned on the calendar, they'd do it within a heartbeat. But because of the current situation, they can't. And that is just as tough on the school as it is for you. And what I'd like to consider, or hopefully, fingers crossed, is that each primary school, when the time is right, and it might not be as imagined or as good as you'd imagined, but your school, through the school or the parents, will do something that will allow you to have that chance to say goodbye to your class. I'm not too sure when it will be, but it will be there. And it's, even though you've not had it as you'd have planned, you guys are writing history. Your year group is writing history with being in Year 6. Because one thing is for certain is that your year group is showing people that you are so resilient, that you are understanding, that you are patient, that you are flexible. And they're really good qualities to have in life. And you're already having to tap into those. So the reason that I have the Coke bottle is I want you to imagine that we have our physical health. And our physical health is the way that we know it's important to stay active and stay fit. It helps our heart, it helps our body, and it helps our mind. So that's our physical health. But our mental health affects the way that we think, we feel, and we behave. And with regards to our mental health, this is just to prove to you how important it is to release the lid gently and often. Because you imagine the feelings that you may have: sad, frightened, stressed, worried, excited. I don't know if I just said that, but excited again if I didn't. Happy. And every time you have those feelings, this is shaken up. And what I want you to imagine is if you didn't explain or describe how you felt, if you didn't do things that you enjoyed that allowed to kind of bring you calm and peace in your life, if I was to open this right now, this would explode and go absolutely everywhere. Hence why I'm not doing it. So what I need you to do, and I need you to learn to do this in life, in fairness, even us adults need to do it, is instead of getting yourself to a point where this is going to explode, is to, every time you feel it building, is to just release the lid gently. So that might be Lego, might be speaking to friends or family, it might be taking the dog for a walk. And it's just doing it gently, so then you're allowing the pressure to come out without any explosion, without hurting anybody or upsetting anybody. Because let's face it, when we're feeling like that, that doesn't allow us to feel good. And at the moment, there's so much uncertainty of what's, been happening, that it's natural for you to feel as if you're shaken up. And that's okay. But what I need you to do is the best thing. It's hard sometimes, but it's to talk about how you feel. And whether that's to a friend or family member, whether that's to, and I'm going to put some charities in the description box of helplines, Childline and Shout UK, to talk about how you're feeling. Because it is so much easier to allow yourself to speak about your feelings rather than to bottle them up and, no pun intended, to describe how you're feeling rather than having them all built within you and just building and building and building. So yes, primary school is coming to a close over these next couple of weeks. However, you are fortunate enough to have memories already at primary school. And to a certain degree, I want you to not cry because it's over, but to smile because it happened and have happy tears that it's happened. Because whilst primary school is great and you're in this safe bubble, secondary school is incredible. And my role at secondary school is pastoral, so it's to make sure that students are safe and well at school. And there are so many teachers, and you've got your tutors at secondary school, you've got pastoral teams at secondary school that are waiting for you guys. They are waiting to support you. You've got year 11s that are ready to be buddied up or to show you around on the first day, whatever it might be. So it's important that in a way you embrace what's coming up, because I want you to always bear in mind that the feeling of excited and the feeling of feeling nervous and scared and fearful are very, very similar feelings. So it's to embrace this summer. And also, you guys have got no work whatsoever. No work whatsoever, which is pretty ace. So just be aware that there are staff that are understanding and ready to meet you, year 7s. Okay, you've not had your transition days. That's okay. You've got the teachers, the staff, the tutors, the year 11s that are there ready for you in September or whenever you might be starting school. And that's what counts. That's what counts, is their ability to be more understanding. And also those people that love PE or wood tech or food tech or learning a language, you're going to be going to specific lessons dedicated to that subject, which is just awesome. And the best thing is you get to meet other people. And each and every other year 7 within your new year group in September, you are all in the same position. So you might need to be a little extra brave on that first day, a little more outgoing on that first day, and say hello to that new person sitting next to you, or that new person that you're standing next to in the line as you queue up for food. Because that could be your future best friend. That could be your future best friend. And just bear in mind that every single year 7 is in the same position as you. And you guys are going to be on one incredible journey altogether. So yeah, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. And embrace secondary school, because it is, honestly, it's awesome. So I did today's video because I've had so many schools recommend doing and reaching out to you guys. So in the summer holidays, I might do another video for your year group. But whilst you kids are all off school, I need to get you back to school until I stop doing these videos, or at least resume how I'm going. But these videos are here to support you and to support how you might be feeling. So you're not on your own. You've got charities. I'm here doing these videos, albeit from home. And let's just enjoy summer, and let's just have an incredible time before we have a new adventure, a new chapter, a new start when we start secondary school. Take care, everybody. Bye.